Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a very busy Tuesday night. A lot to get to tonight. Breaking news coming in right now in the impeachment trial of former President Trump. Senator Patrick Leahy, presiding over the trial, has been hospitalized late today, and what we're learning tonight will go to our team on the Hill. But we're going to begin tonight with President Biden and what he promised late today when it comes to vaccines in this country for millions of Americans waiting for them, saying he hopes to have enough vaccine for 300 million Americans by the end of the summer, ordering another 100 million doses from Pfizer and 100 million doses additional from Moderna. It comes as the global pandemic now reaches a staggering new toll. More than 100 million cases worldwide and more than 2 million dead. Here at home, more than 25 million Americans have now tested positive. That's 1/4 of the total cases worldwide. More than 424,000 lives have been lost here in the U.S. Tonight, President Biden again telling Americans this is a wartime effort requiring, quote, aggressive steps, saying keep the faith, we will get there, and that he will always level with you. Those additional doses from Pfizer and Moderna ordered, but he said it will take time to get them and then get them out. Talking about FEMA helping with mass vaccination sites and hundreds of millions of Americans able to get vaccinated by this summer. Governors welcoming the news tonight, but adding that the rate of the vaccine still is just not fast enough. Long lines tonight in many places across the country. These images from Chula Vista, California. And late today, Vice President Kamala Harris rolling up her sleeve for her second Moderna shot, hoping to reassure Americans and urging them to get the shot when they can. There is also news tonight, new guidance from the CDC on whether to open more schools. And ABC's Stephanie Ramos leading us off.
After weeks of frustration over a slow vaccine rollout and desperate calls for more supply, the president saying help is on the way.
We will both increase the supply in the short term by more than 15% and give our states and local partners more certainty about when the deliveries will arrive.
The Biden administration now promising to buy an extra 100 million doses of both the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines for a total of 600 million, enough to vaccinate 300 million Americans by the end of this summer.
We expect these additional 200 million doses to be delivered this summer, and that increases the total vaccine order in the United States by 50%, from 400 million order to 600 million.
The president confirming vaccine supply will ramp up as expected to 10 million doses a week and increase from there. Starting next week, another 1.4 million doses going out.
We'll ensure that states, tribes, and territories will now always have a reliable 3-week forecast on what the supply they're going to get. This is going to help make sure governors, mayors, and local leaders have greater certainty around supply so they can carry out their plans to vaccinate as many people as possible.
Late today, New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo reacting to the president's plan.
We're getting about 16 to 17% more. So at least now we can do a schedule for 3 weeks and we can schedule appointments and start to run on an efficient basis rather than what's been going on.
Millions are already facing long waits, a maze of busy websites, and jammed phone lines.
Trying to get a COVID shot for my 93-year-old father.
Art Silk in Colorado taking to the streets to ask for help finding a vaccine for his father, a 93-year-old World War II veteran.
The pandemic is one thing, it's bad. But the way this thing is being handled is terrible.
His kids finally landing an appointment by searching online in the middle of the night. More than 23 million of the vaccines have been administered, but just under 3.5 million people have received both doses. Liz Scott in Arizona can't schedule a second dose for her parents who are over 75 with underlying health conditions.
There is nothing. I have looked every day at every location, and there is not an appointment available. This is a life or death situation. They have compromised immune systems.
And in some of the hardest hit communities, fewer vaccinations. Black and Latino Americans are nearly 3 times more likely to die of COVID-19. And new data from 16 states revealing blacks are often 2 to 3 times less likely to be vaccinated.
Many people don't have a car to drive to a high volume vaccination center. So where do they go if they don't have a personal or primary care physician? And the answer in many cases is there's nowhere to go.
So let's get right to Stephanie Ramos with us live tonight from a mega vaccination center. This one set up in New Jersey. And Stephanie, we're learning tonight from the CDC there's new guidance out when it comes to the safety of children going back to school.
That's right, David. The study looked at 17 schools where masks were worn and social distancing rules were followed. Even though there was community spread of the virus at the time, researchers found that there wasn't much spread of the virus in schools when those precautions were followed. David.
That was encouraging, too. All right, Stephanie Ramos leading us.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.